Greetings to you all. How is everyone? How am I? I'm fine. Though you won't see me, kindly bear with me. Don't forget to watch this video up to the end. Please give it a thumbs up. It's free of charge. Do not skip the adverts. It's one way of supporting a content creator. Guys, Sunday and Monday were quite hectic for me. I had a very urgent matter that needed my attention, and that is why most oftenly I have been creating faceless content. But anyways, I know you're gonna watch and I know you'll support me. And one thing that is for sure, most of you are not content creators and you may never understand why we create content every day. The tingle is the moment you skip a day or 2 days, the algorithm drops you. And by the way, if you do remember, somewhere there, early January, thereabout, January, February, I did not do a lot of content. And by the time my channel was picking up, guys, I really had it rough. You know, once the algorithm drops you, that is it. Okay, so I have been watching behind the scenes, and guys, people on these streets are something else. DEE left the coast of Kenya and she went to Nairobi to meet an alleged boyfriend. Let me put it that way. Okay, so this girl has been at the coast of Kenya for quite some time. She left Matt there. And if you did watch DEE, she made a comment and said that is why, like, she did not want that familiarity, that attachment. And from that, it tells you that already DEE had created a strong bond with Matt, and it is so obvious. When you leave your pet behind, you feel kind of ish, like you're not sure. Sometimes you feel like carrying them. If you're a pet lover and a pet owner, I know you understand what I'm talking about. I am a pet owner. But remember, those kittens are not mine. They belong to my children. And by extension, I have become a pet owner. And most of the time, like when we go to church, by the time we come back, everyone is rushing to just look at the kitten. How are they? Rub them. And it's because of the attachment. That is normal. And maybe you don't have a pet, but you have something like, let's say, a dog, a cow. So I'm saying that intentionally because, most of us Africans, we don't believe on like that tingo to do with pets. Sometimes you can have your own cow. When you go away and come back, you will go and try and find out, did it eat enough napier grass? Was it given water? It is because of the attachment. So I don't understand when this lady Coco Mama comes out and she's like, oh, DEE pretends the way she's attached to the dog, and yet that dog does not belong to her. Hey, guys, sometimes people are out here with all the craziness. Why is she bringing out this narrative? Matt belongs to the owner of that place. Because if you've been watching DEE, by the way, we have seen other dogs that she has captured in most of her videos. And according to Coco Mama, this pet Matt belongs to whoever owns those apartments. It was a way of DEE creating content using the pet so that she can attract the people from the West, you that is in the USA, UK, you pet lovers, so that you can, watch her content. How crazy is it? Guys, let me tell you, there's a special attachment with animals, and especially people that love animals. And I got to understand, I have a nephew. My nephew is around now 17 years old. That young man loves animals. Hey, like he can literally shed his tears if you do something, let's say to a dog. Maybe you just throw a stick to eat or you deny to give him money to go buy for eat some food, he will become so furious because he's compassionate. And if you don't know, most people that are animal lovers, if not all, they are naturally compassionate. That is a character trait that is in them that cannot be taken away. So Coco Mama, can you let Dimwango be? You know, and most of the time they'll come out here and say, oh, it is alleged. That puppy is not hers. Oh, Dimwango cannot buy a puppy. Oh, Dimwango does not love that puppy. And you know, the other day, guys, I almost collapsed while laughing. Coco Mama was like, oh, Dimwango only gives Smart 3 pieces of meat. Like 3, 1, 2, 3. Who does that? And you know, she went ahead to say, Dimwango, behind cameras, she may be starving the puppy. How cruel is this lady? And you know, most of the time, of course, I'll come and remind them, we know they don't like Dimwango. But is it a must that they always have to come and say something that is negative? Do you get it? Okay, so I'm done with that part. Let's go on to this discussion about the alleged boyfriend of Dimwango. And my biggest question is, do you think Dimwango deserves to be loved by a man? Who doesn't want to have a partner? Everyone dreams of getting their partner, and especially if you are single. Do you get it? There's nobody who wants to stay alone. There's nobody who wants to grow old alone. Like, you need someone. You need someone. And of course, someone that will be there for you. Someone to hold your hands. Someone to rub your feet. You know, someone that you can lean on. Someone that will reassure you that things are okay. Someone that will be there just to listen to you, to allow you pour your emotions, you know, to them. Why do they feel Dimwango does not deserve a man in her life? Like, what is it? Dimwango herself did the video from the coast of Kenya. She was welcomed by, a MZUNGU guy. And the guy gave her some roses, They did hug. The thumbnail was wow, Dimwango was over the moon. And they are now out here saying Dimwango wants to use this man for views. Dimwango, being a drama queen, she has seen that people are not talking about her. And therefore she has to come out and create drama so that the world can watch her. And guys, you know what? I was like, do you know what you're talking about, Coco Mama? Do you know on trending what you're talking about? Guess what? Go check Dimwango's views. The views, as I speak, are not viewing. Like, you're not getting a lot of views. But there are those channels that their views are doing good. Like Dimwango, African, Tigress, traveling, I don't know to how many countries every day. But the views are not that much. Do you get it? But she's still doing her thing. Look at Marwa. You guys have been out here, attacking the commandos, saying that he's not getting views. Have you taken your time to go and check on the videos that they do and they drop every day? Have you looked at the number of views? So away from that, now Dimwango arrived in Nairobi, Kenya. She was received by her MZUNGU boyfriend. It's now a debate that is out here. And it's quite funny. The likes of On Trending that are already out there laughing. And of course, making their own assumptions. Why would you feel the need to compare this man to JB? Who the hell is JB? If a relationship refuses, the way we say it here in Kenya, ikikata imekata. If a relationship is not working, You just need to, what you need to do is to walk away. Like, you don't need to sit and wait for matters to get out of hand. Suddenly, Coco Mama is bringing in JB. Suddenly, they are comparing that man to Atita. Hey, wonders will never end in these streets. Sometimes it gets crazy until you are like, oh my God, what is happening here? Like, seriously, what is it that you want from this young lady? How does JB add in this equation? Who is he? He's in the past. Why would you want to go and dig information from the past just to bring out here? And you call that entertainment? Let her have her Mzungu boyfriend. What is your problem? What is your problem? You know, sometimes we need to mind our own business, if possible. The guy is romantic. Again, it is a problem. And you know, I was listening to On Trending, and On Trending, you know, guy, oh girl, you're funny, you're crazy, you're weird. You know, On Trending was saying, while in the Philippines, DEE would give JB money to go shop for her. DEE would be the one recording, and then she will pretend JB, you know, has done a surprise, like has brought her grocery, you know, some perfume, I don't know what and what. But in real sense, according to OT, is that the money came from DEE pocket. If that is the case, OT, why can't you be happy that this Mzungu Be knows how to take care of Mwango? You know, paying for the grocery, welcoming her with flowers. Why can't you be happy for her? Aren't you the people that have always said, oh, DEE cannot get a man. Oh, DEE cannot stay with a man. Hey, oh my God, oh my God. And you know, guys, the hate is too much. I took my time to go through the comments. And when you look at the comments in DEE channel, people are so happy for her. Very happy. And they want this relationship to work. People are so excited for DEE At the end of the day, who wants to die alone? Nobody. Do you get it? Nobody. Everyone wants someone. We are human beings, and therefore we are social by nature. Why do you feel DEE is playing some cards on the white streets? And if so, why can't you give her time? Because you know, you people, you are just weird. You are funny. And Coco Mama, what did you say yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? You know, she came out and she was like, DEE did a video and she was like, help me, I don't know, pack with me to go meet my boyfriend. Coco Mama, you came out here and said DEE was going to meet baby Maisha. See your life. When DEE arrived in Nairobi, who received her? Did you see the hug? What a lovely and, you know, romantic hug it was. Coco Mama, have you ever been hugged that way? Or your work is just to say, oh, DEE has a smelling toto. Oh, the white man will run away from her because white men like eating toto. When he goes to the toto will be smelly. And you know, sometimes you look at these ladies and you're like, what is your business with another lady's toto? What is your business? Don't you have your own, you know, toto? And then, you know, the hatred is what sometimes makes me wonder. Let DEE be. Let her enjoy her moments. You know, you create memories by doing such. On other news, The commando is on his way to Africa. That is Kenya. Finally, finally, finally. Congrats mom will meet her grandbaby. And guys, if you do watch them, DEE looks like Congrats mom. And so is Maisha. Blood is thicker than water. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, that is the fact. And there's no way someone will ever choose someone else who is not family. I have seen so many comments about Winnie's house. The way Dee and Marwa have gone around the world constructing houses for people, yet their sister is, living in a mud house. How sure are you? Those are the houses that Winnie lives in. Remember, that is a village, that is a homestead. A homestead where you can find, let's say, 4 sons and each has a wife. How sure are you? And by the way, I read in Mr. Fruit's channel, he mentioned people like Mama Ann who are ungrateful. Mara should not have constructed a house for them. He would have done that for the sister. I don't know. Remember, we are here to have a conversation. Please drop your comment on what you think about this tingo. Because at the end of the day, we need to agree and disagree. It's just as simple as that, guys. This one is almost becoming a cliche here. But anyways, bear with me. And you know what, guys? They thought Mara would never make it out of Argentina. Like Mara was stuck in Argentina. But see who is God? They knew what they were doing. They knew the documents that they were preparing. And they knew very well that, time would come and they would start the long journey back to Africa. Now the Mara that they say is poor. How comes he has paid the air tickets? Huh? And there is a bird, a bird that is whispering in my head. Could Romino be part of the group that is going to Nyabohanse? What do you think, guys? Do you think Rocio is coming with her sister to Nyabohanse? I don't know, but I just hear a bird whispering somewhere in my head. I think so. I don't know. Remember, this is just an assumption and anything is possible. Romina said she gonna get into content full time. Maybe she wants to come and experience Africa. I don't know, but that is how I feel. I don't know what are your thoughts around this matter. Please drop your comments and let's have a conversation around this tingo. On other news, the matter to do with the underage girl that Mayani is calling Sweetie Sweetie has been escalated, and I am happy that at least something is happening. A process is taking place. Justice is being served, though it may not be full, but in due course, I hope that these guys in Nyabohanse, including the parents, will embrace education and they'll not allow their children to run away and get married. They will follow and ensure the girls go back to school. I have seen Mayani coming out to attack Ernest. What else do you expect? Ernest has revealed something that they were really struggling to hide. And therefore they have to come out and attack him, body shame him. Have you ever seen a man who is pregnant? I've never heard of a man being pregnant. Though when you go to social media, you'll see some men who have carried pregnancy, but that is not the law of nature. Why would you want to body shame a person because he has a pot belly? It's so crazy. Why are they even coming out with a lot of, stories so that they can divert the minds of the subscribers? Talking, I don't know about Ernest's wife did what and what and what. Why do you want to divert the attention of the subscribers if you are really true? If you are really honest? It's just, sometimes, guys, these matters are kind of too much to digest. At the end of the day, the girls need to go to school. They need to go to school. They need to get an education. They need to have self-awareness. Do you get it? They need to have their self-esteem in check. They need to understand who they are. They should not be confused by these young men that don't have a future. Those are my takes. What do you think about this video? Please drop your comments. If you have come this far, have you liked the video? Give it a thumbs up. It's free of charge. You can equally subscribe to my channel, and especially if you always come here to watch my content and you have never considered subscribing. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.